all, this is the immune system part 2. In our first part, we have learned the terms immunity, immunology, immune response, and we have seen the lines of defense, and we have understood what are antigens and what are antibodies. In this video, that is the second part of the immune response, the immune system, what we are going to study? The types of immunity, types of acquired immunity, and we will see the complete process by which pathogens are being killed inside the body. So let's begin with the types of immunity. Now we have to see the types of immunity. There are various types of immunity, but the two major types are innate immunity and acquired immunity. You can see innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity is also known as natural immunity or non-specific immunity, and acquired immunity is also known as adaptive or specific immunity. So let's have a look at the differences between innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity, it includes all defense elements, all with which an individual is born. So when you are born with innate immunity. Acquired immunity, this is acquired after the birth. You don't have this type of immune mechanism in your body since birth. After the birth, you get acquired with certain types of immunity mechanisms, and these comes under acquired immunity. Innate immunity, it consists of various types of barriers that prevent the entry of foreign agents. So various types of barriers are there in case of innate immunity which prevent the entry of foreign agents or the foreign particles. So barriers are here. You can see barriers are here. In case of acquired immunity, it consists of specialized cells. Innate immunity consists of barriers. Acquired immunity consists of specialized cells. These cells are T cells and B cells and antibodies. So acquired immunity contains specialized cells and antibodies. These circulate in the body fluid. Innate immunity remains throughout the life of a human being, but acquired immunity can be short-lived or lifelong depending on the type of antigen that has entered into the body. You can see here innate immunity. Epithelial barriers are here, phagocytes are here, dendritic cells are here, complement is here, and natural killer cells. And what is the time after infection? You can see it happens within hours. When an antigen is entering into the body or it has entered into the body, immediately innate immunity will start functioning, and within hours these cells will start killing those antigens. In case of adaptive immunity, it takes days. More than 12 hours till days. It can take days. And you can see B lymphocytes are here and T lymphocytes are here. Both are having different mechanisms of killing the antigens. We will discuss them in our next slide. Acquired immunity is also having two types, active immunity and passive immunity. Active immunity, it is developed when the person's own cells are producing antibodies in response to infection or vaccine. That is why they are called active. Why is it so? Because cells become active when an antigen is introduced into the body, enters into the body, and it starts producing antibodies. The body cells start producing antibodies. This is known as active immunity. Passive immunity, it is developed when antibodies produced in other organisms are injected. Okay, when either through injection or through tablets or capsules, whatever it is, this antibodies are injected into a person to counter the antigen. For example, snake venom. So passive immunity is not developed by the person's own cells. It is introduced, it is injected from outside. Active immunity, it provides relief only after long period. Okay, it takes time. It may take hours, it may take days. But passive immunity provides immediate effect. It provides immediate relief. Active immunity has no side effects because it is being a natural phenomena of our own cells, so obviously no side effect will be there. But in case of passive immunity, because the antibodies are injected from outside, so there are chances of reaction. Active immunity is long lasting. But in case of passive immunity, there is no thing like it will last for long or something like this. It will produce its effect and immediately it will finish. Now, we can have a look at a diagram here. Pathogens, when pathogens come into the body, what happens? Body cell starts producing antigens. And these antigens, what they will do? They are known as antigen producing cells. And they will combine with T helper cells, and after combination with T helper cell, what they will do? They will secrete interleukin 1. This interleukin 1 in turn will help in secreting interleukin 2. This causes the proliferation of certain cytotoxic T cells and B cells. Now, the immune response from this point follows two paths. One is through cytotoxic T cells and one through B cells. Now, what happens? A normal cell is there, a pathogen enters, it starts producing antigen fragments on the surface. So, antigen fragments are coming out. Now, a cytotoxic T cells enters, and what it will do? It will recognize the antigen displayed on the surface of infected cells, and it will bind to it, and after binding it will produce chemicals that will kill that infected cell, and hence what happens? With the killing of this infected cell, pathogen will also be killed. Now, B cell is there. B cells also does the same phenomena. They become active by the helper T cell, and what will they do? They will differentiate into plasma cells, various plasma cells. They will be flooding of plasma cells into the bloodstream, and these will combine with the antigen and will start killing them through the process of macrophage. So, B cell is also killing through the process of macrophage, and some B cells are left as mammary B cells. What they will do? They will become memory of the cell against that antigen, so that when in future the same antigen will enter into the body, these memory B cells will start killing them automatically. We have seen how the immune system of the body works against any pathogen or any antigen, and how a cell of the body kills through which process of immunity, through which process of immune system a cell kills a pathogen or an antigen. If you have any questions, then write us on discussion board at askIITians.com. There you can post your queries where experts will answer your questions. Okay, so this was all about types of immunity, types of acquired immunity, and the process by which pathogens are killed inside the body. Hope you have understood the complete lecture, which was divided into two parts on the immune system. If you have liked it, then stay tuned and keep waiting for more videos. Thank you.